Two powerhouse web hosting providers, one showdown. Which one really delivers? On one side we have Hostinger, renowned for affordable plans and blazing fast performance. On the other, ChemiCloud, famous for top-notch support and reliability. Let's skip the marketing talk and get into the real differences that matter. Every category scores points, so by the end you'll know exactly who takes the crown. The winner might just surprise you. Here's the game plan. We're going to break this comparison down into 7 major categories: pricing, performance and speed, features and backups, server locations, security, support and ease of use, and storage and resources. That way, by the end, you'll know exactly which host nails what, and which one has a few skeletons in the closet. Alright, let's kick things off with pricing. Hostinger honestly has some of the lowest prices in the industry, it's almost suspiciously cheap for what you get up front. You'll also get big discounts if you commit for multiple years. But hey, don't let that initial price fool you, because renewal fees do leap up and some fancy add-ons, yeah, those aren't bundled in at the lowest tier. Now ChemiCloud, it's way more upfront both in their pricing and fees. They tend to cost a bit more even from the jump, but at least you know what you're paying for, and they toss in more premium features by default. Still, if you just want to get online for the lowest possible cost, Hostinger definitely takes the crown here. Now let's talk performance and speed. With Hostinger, you're looking at pretty good speeds overall and a site that loads fast almost anywhere in the world. It's super efficient for the price, but here's the catch: server response times just aren't quite as zippy as ChemiCloud's. Juicy segue, ChemiCloud is just flexing here with that super fast NVMe storage, nearly flawless uptime at 99.99%, and a crazy low average response time of around 250 milliseconds. Seriously, if website speed is your love language, ChemiCloud definitely wins this round. So, onto features and backups. Hostinger gives you a bunch of cool stuff: integrated SEO tools, a free domain for the first year, and get this, you can host up to 100 websites even on the basic plan. That's wild. But small sigh, the backups? They're only weekly unless you pay up, and advanced features are a bit thin at the bottom tier. Now, ChemiCloud, daily backups are just built in, and you can actually get a free domain for life if you go up the ranks. They'll even migrate your site for free, but bit of a bummer, the entry plan is just for one site and storage is tighter. Still, for hassle-free backups and bundled value, ChemiCloud edges ahead. Oh, and here's something cool I bet you didn't know. ChemiCloud will actually give you a free domain for life on some plans, not just the first year but forever. That's honestly super rare in hosting and could pay for itself if you like keeping things simple. Looking at server locations, Hostinger gives you a decent range, 5 global data centers, so you're mostly covered. But not gonna lie, their coverage in Asia-Pacific isn't as broad as you might hope. ChemiCloud, though, is not messing around. They've got over 8 data center options spread around the world, including hotspots like Australia and South Korea, which is a big plus if you're targeting a truly global audience. Pretty clear W for ChemiCloud in this one. On to security, and honestly, both these hosts come stacked. Free SSL, DDoS protection, malware scanning, firewalls, they've got all the essentials. Hostinger's only got one little catch. The cheapest plan doesn't include daily backups, which, kind of stings security-wise. ChemiCloud, daily backups are standard, plus they're always harping on their security. So really, security's a tie. They're both rock solid for the average website owner. Time to talk support, which, oh man, becomes a massive headache if you pick wrong. Hostinger has 24/7 live chat and their custom H-panel, which is super beginner-friendly. But there's no phone support, and the help you get can sometimes feel a bit faceless. ChemiCloud, though, gives you the works: chat, email, phone, and they're famous for being lightning responsive and actually, helpful. Even if you're new, you'll feel cared for, even if the cPanel has a bit of a learning curve at first. So yeah, ChemiCloud wipes the floor here. Last but not least, storage and resources. Hostinger's entry plan is honestly a beast. 100 gigs of SSD storage, and you can run up to 100 sites. Absolutely wild if you're juggling lots of small projects. Of course, it's still shared hosting, so don't expect dedicated server muscles. ChemiCloud's running NVMe storage, which is the fastest out there, but you see the pattern: entry plans got a pretty strict limit. Just 20 GB and you're stuck with a single site. So if you're playing the numbers game, Hostinger pulls ahead, no contest. Alright, let's take a step back and look at how our hosts stack up across all these categories. Imagine a radar chart in your head, Hostinger's spiking on lowest prices and huge storage, but ChemiCloud's a powerhouse for speed, backup features, support, and worldwide reach. Oh, and both are neck and neck in security, so more of a trade-off than a total knockout. So, bottom line, if you're trying to stretch your dollar, need a ton of sites, or you're just starting out, Hostinger is a no-brainer. But if you want that extra peace of mind, super reliable support, and you just don't have time to worry about backups, ChemiCloud is worth every penny, especially if your site is mission-critical or you're looking at a global audience. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.